Alright, on my way to work, but I guess the question is, what is the parking situation? My friend that works next to me in her shop, she has encountered already some parking issues, and it looks like they got some signs out, customer parking only. Let's see how this turns out. It already looks really full. Yeah, as you guys can see, this is what happens. Makes it really hard to run business. Got into work, had to park in the back of the area, and again, the only thing about this kind of situation is pretty much probably going to sit here all day till closing with not much going on. I don't know, we'll see. Just got in, and yeah, it's pretty packed out there. Well, it's pretty boring here. There's I pretty much figured it was going to be a slow and boring day, as it is. Find myself watching a lot of YouTube. Now I was getting back to some of the comments on the main channel, just always trying to keep up with the comments. I know that you have you know who I'm talking about. You'll know you had private messaged me about the book that I sent you as the giveaway, and I have not received your message. Your message said your computer had a glitch or something, so I just wanted to let you know. I did tell you that no, I did not. That was the only message I saw. So yeah. So it looks like as of right now, unless I guess unless the numbers go back down, we have hit 3,300 subscribers. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, we're coming up. It's coming along pretty good. The last video that was out is the Ruger Single 6 and 22 LR. That came up. Interesting little gun. I'm glad I got to review it. I did used to have the Heritage Arms 22 LR single action. Great gun. Wish I would have never got rid of it, but we all have those. This Ruger here is a loan. We just kind of was here at the shop, did a little quick video with it. Why not? Just to show it off, and just always looking for guns that I don't have that I can bring to the channel. I want to broaden the channel's stuff, so just keep rolling with it. So yeah, I like to check and see subscribers and stuff. I'm usually ironically, I don't watch too many gun channels on YouTube. Isn't that strange? Yeah. No, I watch a lot of oddball stuff. I watch a lot of other stuff, mostly funny stuff that just like makes me laugh. Gotta live and gotta laugh. That's why. But yeah, I did order myself a little toy. Made some extra money on the side. Just kind of threw some stuff together and put a little bit of money together. Just some extra money, and I wanted to order something for myself to treat myself. And because obviously because it's Halloween and everything, so I just wanted to do it, and I didn't spend a lot on myself, just $70, but I just kind of threw some stuff together, sold some extra stuff, and came up with the money and a little extra. But so I figured I'd splurge it and spend it on myself and buy something for myself to just kind of, because I'm in the Halloween spirit. And I'll tell you what it is at the end of the vlog. I'm keeping you in suspense, ain't I? The parking lot. There is parking. It's just that people are avoiding coming in the town, really. It's just kind of what they do. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, waiting for the light. Always just miss it sometimes coming up here. Looking a little dark up here. Might see some rain. Not sure. Then again, I had to stop off at the store to get some stuff. So roll up my window so you don't get a lot of the noise from the wind. Yeah. But, nice. I hope it's nice and cool tonight. Good. It must have rained pretty good last night at some point, because this morning a lot of just the outside was pretty wet. Everything was drenched, which is good. Need the rain. Ooh, I've been kind of going crazy. I've been watching these Nightmare on Elm Street for days on end. This is a really cool collection. I bought this years ago. It's out of print now, but it's all of them. It's at least the one that count. I really only care about 1 through 6. Really, I don't really like the other one, but this one's my favorite. Just because, I don't know, it's just I've been getting into the Halloween spirit and always liked these movies. It just kind of brings me back as a kid watching them. That's gonna be it, you guys. I'm gonna close out the video. It was a long, boring day at work. Well, really, the traffic issue. Most of our customers and most people, at least the locals of the island, are staying away from town, as I should be doing myself, but I gotta make the money. And speaking of money, I bought myself a little something, a little toy for Halloween, and yeah, it was about 73 bucks. Whenever the old Batjack decides to splurge on himself, and especially when I'm in a mood for kind of thing of saving money, when I want to spend money on myself that may cost a little bit up there, 70 bucks, that's not exactly cheap on the old Batjack JW budget. What I wind up doing is selling something to get some money. So I scrounged around over here and over there and scraped up some couple of items that I thought, I have enough of this, so I sold them and funded the money. Wound up generating about 80 bucks, so I was happy to spend that money on a little toy for myself. What did I get, do you ask? Well, as you just saw, I'm a big fan of Freddy Krueger movies, always have been. Just kind of takes me back. A lot of this fascination for me in horror movies really comes from being 7-8 years old and going with Dad to Blockbuster or Video Show Place or Dr. Video, one of these video rental places that we used to rent VHS from, and just going over to the horror section, always being like, ooh, I always liked it, and the cover art always got me. I was so like intrigued, drawn to, and just totally just like gravitated towards like the cheesiest looking cover art. Always liked Friday the 13th, Freddy Krueger, etc., all that stuff. So it kind of just brings me back to that time. And my dad would, he'd be like, yeah, let's rent it. What the heck? He thought nothing really of it, and yeah, and along with, of course, John Wayne, Dirty Harry, Clint Eastwood, all those Three Stooges, all those other good movies. But there's always been that draw to those old horror films. So, what did I buy? Well, I bought a authentic replica prop of the Freddy Krueger claw. Always wanted one, but only up till about 4 or 5 years ago. That's when they really, or it could have been longer, they really start introducing really good hardcore replicas of that claw that he has. It's really neat. I've always been marveled by it because it's just like, it looks so cool. It looks like, you know, a bunch of copper fingers and blades that they put together. So this thing is like as real as it gets for that kind of money without spending hundreds of dollars on some kind of like custom made one. This one here that I bought is from NECA. So it's been shipped out. I'm kind of like a kid in a candy store waiting for the mail to show up, but I know it's going to be a while because it got shipped out by this method called partial select. I've never really heard that term before, but basically the shipping was free, so I can't argue, but usually what that means is it's going to take some time. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here, but about this morning, early this morning, about 4:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, I was woken up by my poor dog. My poor dog was absolutely freaked out this morning, not sure why. She came barging into the house when I went out to go check on her, shaking, and so I had to do the thing and comfort her, and I brought her in the porch area and brought her little bed out there and her food, just to hope she calmed down. And I stayed out there with her for a little while, and then it was still dark out, and I went back to bed. Still didn't sleep all that well, so I got to get back to bed, and I think it's going to be an early night for me, definitely. But yeah, still got to take care of doggy. So it's man's best friend. Dogs provide just unbelievable companionship. I think more loyal than any human being can possibly be. A dog is just, I mean, they give so much. So sacrifice a little bit for them anytime. So I'm Bat Jack JW. I'm gonna get out of here, you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna get to bed, but I can't wait. So when we see it, you'll know, because I'll get the mail. Oh, by the way, tomorrow, check it out on the main channel a little bit later in your time, but going to be posting a cool little range video that we had done with the Kimber Desert Warrior, and I know somebody here really likes that gun.